I said I was going to give some sort of backstory to the weight loss journey. Back in August 2022, my father's fight with cancer finally came to an end, and he died at home with myself and my mum there present. So yeah, it's not just that I lost my dad, I watched my dad die. I was there for the last 48 hours of his life. I'd been there previously and left because I live 4 hours away. I guess wishful thinking, hopeful that he would last a bit longer. That wasn't to be. So anyway, I shot back, and we were offered by the district nurses a place in a hospice for end of life care. I have a background of social care work. I've managed social care services. I'm fully qualified to offer the required care at the end of life. So we decided to keep him home. I understand now why some people decide to let the hospice take care of it. It is incredibly traumatic to watch someone that has been a big strong man turn into a corpse in front of your eyes. And it really brings home how fragile we are, and that we are all going to do that at some point, maybe not in that way, but we're all going that way ultimately. And it really brought home for me that you need to get busy living or get busy dying. It opened my eyes to what I was doing with my life. At that time I was incredibly overweight, more so than now. It really gave me the impetus and the motivation to address it. So I did. It's really hit me today. I lost my dad. I found a photograph yesterday of us together laughing, and I'd kind of somehow managed to put all of that aside, any of those personal memories I had of him, because I wanted to be there for my mum. It's really hit me. So I think I just wanted to go on record and make a starting point. I think there's a lot I would like to do with my life, what's left of it. I'm fully aware that no one's going to do it for me, so I need to get my head in gear. I want to be a good example for my kids, better than I perhaps have been. And I want to do that whilst remembering my dad, who overcame such a crappy start in life and did everything that he could to provide us with what we needed and what he didn't have. So I'm not going to waste the rest of my time. I'm going to take a leaf out of his book, set about making some change. I may or may not choose to share this. I would very much like the opportunity to engage with people, because I'm not very social in person. And I know it's a bit of a minefield, the whole online thing, but usually I'm pretty thick-skinned. Get a grip. Life is for the living, and he's not with us anymore, so don't want to cry anymore. It's not going to happen, is it? Anyway, that's enough. Editing that was not easy. So that kind of brings us back to now. By midsummer 2023, I'd lost at least 80 pounds. And then, as I've touched upon before, 2024 was a whole other bag. The menopause started, kids moved out, dog died, relationship ended, the whole shebang. And that brings us to today, and the only ammo I have in my arsenal to help myself is nutrition and diet, which is why I keep banging on about it and why I will be getting back on it. I've already lost a few pounds. My face, I can tell from my face, compared to when I very first started doing videos, there is a difference already. So I'll be sticking with that. And so I carry on in the garden. I've learned that grief doesn't follow a schedule. It arrives when it wants, stays as long as it needs to, and leaves without warning. But gardens, of course, don't wait for you to feel ready. They just keep growing, and there's something quietly instructive about that. The plants don't know what I've been carrying. They just know they need light and water and a bit of attention, and right now giving them those things is enough. So transplanting out, moving things that have outgrown their space into somewhere they can really take root. And I do find myself thinking about that more than I probably should, given my current circumstances. Dad had a gift for gardening. His gardens were beautiful, trees, flowers, and always runner beans. Perfectly tended, every one of them. So I'd like to think he'd approve of what's happening out here. So this one's for him and for me, and for anyone else who's ever found their way back to themselves through a bit of soil and something green and alive.
I don't know if I can find my way out.
There you are. Hello, Leo. You had a good day? Take the nuts. Did you come back for the cat food earlier? Take it home. There you go. Mealworms. You're a good boy. How did you get on with the egg earlier? Did you manage to get it home? It's quite heavy, wasn't it? You can always come back. Bye. I left him a boiled egg this morning. He flew away with I wish I'd filmed it, but he flew away with the entire thing in his beak. It looked quite heavy, but he managed it. I think the bottom line here for me is that eating cleanly really helps with my mental health. It's as simple as that. When I put good, nourishing things into my body works better and my mind works better. So yeah, it's just key for me to do this, and my advice for anyone that's following a food plan. I'm doing the keto diet, which is a low carb diet which helps with insulin resistance, and I've done a lot of research. I strongly recommend that you have a look into it for yourself for the health benefits of being in ketosis. But the key thing is prep, because the cravings will come, especially in the first week when you are getting off of sugar. The cravings will come, and when the cravings come and I'm feeling crap about myself anyway, I will stick anything in, like chocolate, crisps, bread, whatever it is. It's carbs. I will shove carbs into my face for a temporary fix. Whereas if you've got something ready that you can go to, I'm using chaffles as an example. Again, please do some research. There are some fantastic channels out there that provide keto recipes, but chaffles are an absolute mainstay, and I use them instead of bread. So I'm just going to make myself an egg and sardine salad, and I'm going to have a spicy chicken chaffle on the side. Prep first so that you've got something that you can go to.
The water is rising over me. The water is rising. It's coming. I'm reaching out. I'm reaching out. The water is rising over me. The water is rising. I'm reaching out.
Truffles are practically ready. That one definitely is, I think, because when they stop steaming, generally tells you that they're done. Lovely, tell you, Mum. They have gone a bit darker than normal, but I think that's probably because I put cayenne in it. And I put quite a bit of cayenne in it. Cayenne pepper is fantastic for your blood circulation. Did you know that? I didn't know that. Thank God for the internet. It's not all bad on the internet, thankfully. I've got a beautiful little lettuce. So this is going to be my first one that I'm harvesting for my own salads. This is, I just love it. Here it is, and it's not so little actually, is it? I mean, look, beautiful shade art. I'm growing, I think it's 11 cucumber plants, so it'll be interesting to see how many I get from each one. But I was in the supermarket with my daughter the other day in Tesco, and cucumbers were 99 pence each. I'm still partial to a condiment. I mean, you know, it's got to taste good, hasn't it? There are few pleasures in life, and flavour is definitely one of them. There's not much I eat without feta cheese. It's not a bad portion, that, is it? And I probably won't eat it all. I will probably save some to have on the side of whatever bit of chicken maybe that I do later. I am planning on batch cooking, which is why I've put everything out, just to remind me that that's the plan. And then, yeah, I will have meals ready for the rest of the week, the weekend, you know, the next week. So there should be no reason for me to eat crap.